Assalamu alaikum. I'm Nasrin Sultana Bibha, Assistant Teacher of English of Filalo Model High School, Mishorai, Chattogram. My dear students and viewers, how are you all? I'm fine and hope you are also fine. Today I'm going to conduct a class on verb and its classification. Verb and its classification, this topic is included in the syllabus of class 8, but it is very much important for the students of class 9 and 10 also, because though this topic is not included in their syllabus, but they have completing sentences, right use of verbs, then narration and other topics of verbs cannot be answered correctly without knowing the verb and its classification. Especially one have to know about the difference between the finite and non-finite verb, and and they have to know them in details. So this class is important for the students of class 8 and as well as for the students of class 9 and 10 also. So let's get started. Look at the board, verb and its classification. First of all, what is verb? All of you know about the verb, that what does verb mean? Verb is a word that indicates physical activities, that indicates an action. But does it always true? Does always a verb indicate an action? No. Verb doesn't always indicate action. It also indicates state, situation. I'm writing two sentences, then you can understand it better. He plays football. Is the board clear? The arrangement of lightning system is not very much sufficient, is a little bit poor. I'm sorry for that. He plays football and he is a student. Look these two sentences. He plays football and he is a student. In these two sentences, in the first sentence, the word play here is a verb because it indicates physical activities. It indicates that someone is busy with it. Someone is involved in what? In playing, in an activity, that is, in playing activity. In the second sentence, he is a student. Here, there is no activities, there is no action. Here, the word is doesn't indicate any physical activities, and he is a student. In this sentence, he is not involved in any kind of activities. But the word is here is a verb. Why? Because it indicates the state of the person, the state or the situation of the person in which he is in. So we can say, excuse me, so we can say that verb is a word that indicates not only action but also state. Verb is so much important in English grammar because an English sentence cannot be without a verb, but Bangla sentence can be without a verb. That's why, as English sentence cannot be without a verb, and if you write an English sentence without using a verb, then it will be incorrect. That's why whenever there is no activities in any sentence, there is no action, we have to use am, is, are, was word, which are known as auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. We have to use them to make the sentence, to write the sentence correctly. So now we will go to the classification of verbs. Verb is of two kinds. Mainly, verb is of two kinds, that is finite verb and non-finite verb. Most of the students and people thinks that verb is of two kinds, principal verb and auxiliary verb, but that is not true. Principal and auxiliary verb are the branches of finite verb. Verb is of two kinds. One is finite verb and another is non-finite verb. Non-finite verb. One is finite and another is non-finite. Finite verb and non-finite verb. The difference between finite verb and non-finite verb, to know the difference is very important. Non-finite verb and non-finite verb. Finite verb, listen carefully, finite verbs are the verbs that get changed according to the tense, number, subject and person. That means finite verb is changeable, but non-finite verb doesn't get changed according to the subject, number, person and tense. Look at the two sentences. As my board is too much small, I have to remove the writings again and again. He wants to play. Look this sentence carefully. He wants to play. At first, whenever you see this type of sentence, you will assume that here is two verbs. Yes, it's true. In this sentence, there are two verbs, wants and play. But wants and play, are these verbs same? Wants and play. Wants is a finite verb and play is a non-finite verb. And why? If I want to transfer this sentence into according to the tense, I will changing it in the past tense. I will write he wanted to play. Look, this sentence has been changed into past tense, and I have changed the word want. If I want to change the sentence according to the subject and keeping the tense same as the first sentence, I will write I want to play. Look here. Here the verb want is being changed according to the tense, according to the number and according to the person. I didn't add s with the word want because here the subject is first person. And I have changed want into wanted when I wrote it into the past tense. But this word has not been changed. Why? Why has this word been not changed? Because this is non-finite verb. And why play is here non-finite verb? Here the word to has been placed before the main verb play. Whenever you will find to word before the principal verbs, placed before the principal verbs, that means most of the time it is infinitive. That means non-finite verb. Infinitive is a branch of non-finite verbs. So now the idea is clear that what is non-finite verb and what is finite verb. Finite verb and non-finite verb, the differences is finite verb is changeable and non-finite verb is not changeable. And finite verb is changeable according to the tense, subject, number and person, but non-finite verb doesn't get changed. It remains the same. Today you will practice it at home, and I hope you have understood my class. In my next class I will discuss about the finite verb and non-finite verb in details. Stay fine. Thank you.